Hello. Okay, let's see how everything goes. Okay, it is a test run. I need to like see if everything actually works, if my PC can handle it, if everything is going smoothly, if nothing is going to die. We need to see. Okay, there's the game. Hi, welcome back, my lovely beans. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope we're feeling... What is our world premiere to be? Oh, so first things first, welcome to the world premiere of the K Goddess. Welcome. Hi Zero on YouTube. Thank you for checking in and seeing that everything works there. I do see the chat. Thank you for my mod Zero to be over there and having an eye on there. And thank you. We have a wonderful ice cream cake. We have mango blossom cake. I do have to say one thing before we start. That yesterday was a whole lot of nothing. And what I'm annoyed by is that the whole month of November will be empty and then they will crashing us in December with updates. And why do we get not Jaya in November? And why do we getting Jaya with the Tau update, which has nothing to do? And why we're like, oh, it was so obvious that we get Caliban because of the Tau update, and now we're getting the Tau update in freaking December. They could have swapped that. They could have easily swapped that, and now we're getting a whole lot of nothing, and now we're getting everything in December. And like, we're getting Uriel and the Tau update, like the first Tau update, obviously, because they're split it, and Jair, and like, nothing to do till then, and then like everything. And I personally will be like sitting there and like, anxiety like skyrocketing, and I have no clue what to do, and I will be like absolutely like yeah, I was thinking it's kind of like, I was like thinking it looked a tiny bit like who is it, like the Shazar? Is it the Shazar that has like this mod? No, not Chezzer. Who is it? Sahasha. Coding is not easy. I never said that coding is not easy. I'm just saying like they could have given us Jaya already now. Yeah, it was Sahasha. More time for PoE. That is true. Yeah, I was thinking about this mod here, Dick. More time for PE. They kind of touched everything, but didn't go. The thing is, their main point was, we will talk about it in November. That was their main point. We will talk about it in November. Like, I love them. To be fair, the stream yesterday was funny. I liked it, right? Yeah, Uriel becoming a summoning frame, absolutely. The fan service we got with Wisp was... By the way, that is my issue. Just so you like understand from my point of view, when December drops, right? We have Jaya Prime, that means everyone wants to see a Jaya video, right? And you can't prep that because Jaya's stat will slightly change or could slightly change, and depending on her pre-formatted polarities, yeah, build chains, especially if you say you want to like make it like ideally with the least amount of formers for beginner friendly, right? These two things. Then Crestel, that is a glaive that is usually kind of being overlooked, kind of called the beginner like glaive. Now like actually becomes the point where people like, oh, I want to like test it out now, right? At this point, right? I was thinking like probably everyone else that it would be Hesper, not Kestrel, right? Then because of the proto frames, Harrow and Wisp will become more popular. I wanted to make at least a like Wisp guide, and I wanted to try to Harrow out. So these two videos. Then obviously Uriel. Then we do have the 21 stages that you want to do. No idea what you're gonna farm, but these ones are going down there, right? These ones that go there. So just so you understand how much content there will be dropping in December, in addition to the first quest line, right? So, and I'm not a person that is really effective working on stuff because I actually want to test stuff, right? So I feel like it is an insane amount. Yeah, probably most likely Tower Gamer Weekly. I was thinking it sounds a little bit like a improved version of the Viri, if that kind of makes sense. So that's actually kind of interesting, but it is kind of... I'm just saying, it's like insane how much content we're getting. And I personally wish they would have given us that in like smaller bites. At least from my perspective, right? Because people will like rush through it, be burned out, then complain, and then like, oh, what are we doing now? Because I personally would have at least had the prime frame earlier. So we had like a little type of like sweet treat now in November. Thank you for the hat pad. Right, that was kind of like the maybe would have been nice, but you know. But world premiere, what are we doing? I want to have a chill day today so we can talk as much as we want. And what I want to do is I want to like farm the little bits that are still over. First things first, Barricadier is here. For those who have not checked Barricadiers, we can have a quick look together at Barricadier, and I can get my weekly gamba out of it because I have not got that. And then I would like to do my crew village. Test 1, 2, 3. Hi Waffle, 1, 2, 3. What is the test 1, 2, 3? Is there like delay? Is this bad delay or what? Well, what seems to be the issue? What seems to be the issue? What? Why are you bonking me? Oh, you delayed. That could be. No, I think that could actually be because of the restream software. I don't know the like delay of the restream software. I will be absolutely honest. What do you mean no sound? Oh, on sound effect? Let me refresh that cache. That's usually a sound alert issue. I'm not logged in on sound alert. Test part 2, 1, 2, 3. Euro preview was disappointing. Let's look at his abilities. It's only that he has 3 comps and now they look and spinny balefire aura. The thing is, we only saw Uriel's first ability. Keep that in mind. So far, we only saw Uriel's first ability because I want to talk about Uriel like more in... Thank you for the hat pad. They want to like talk more about Uriel in the like November update, right? Same thing. Those who hope for... Not as delayed as before. The normal delay is between 8 to 10 seconds. That is the standard delay of Twitch that I have on. Could be that because of YouTube, it's a little bit more delayed. I'm just saying. November this... Oh, what did I say, Black? I'm sorry. I should... Next. You were 30 seconds... Yeah, that's... Yeah, kind of... Nah. That's a little bit much. Update. Oh. Yeah, November, the dev stream. No, what I wanted to say, what I was thinking about, like, in the December update, there will be no wall running. They have to postpone that because it doesn't look as smooth as they said. So for those who were hoping in the old piece first update that we are getting already the wall running, that will not happen. That is being delayed even further. That will come in the second part of the old piece in the Tau update. So yeah. By the way, for those who didn't see it, I did prep for you all a bingo chart last time. I only posted it like one day beforehand, so it might, for some of you, we're a little bit short, but like if you enjoy that and you want to keep up with that just as a little gimmick to see what happened with dev streams, I can do that again, and we can also work on one, you know, beforehand together if you find that more funny. So just to have like a little bit of a like, you know, what is usually happening in dev stream type of thing. So if that is an option. So what do we have for Barry? We should probably switch places, right? Hi. Magic. So I'm kind of scared that I'm kind of scared that I will be DC, I will be honest. So, so essentially a fun dev stream, but kind of pointless because everything is in the November dev stream, yes. A preview for the November dev stream. Megan cooked with her drifter, absolutely. The beard. Oh, the tower armor for like operator is so ugly. I'm sorry to say that, but there'll be quite some delay. Yeah, that is normal. The YouTube delay is, I think, 30 seconds. I think that is the standard YouTube delay. The YouTube delay is quite insane, yes. Bold. You like the hat? The hat piece is cool. The shoulder armor is that what like throws me off. You nearly died at the Kratos reference, true. So, for this week, yeah, YouTube has weird delay. I don't know why, but you can't change that. YouTube has a huge delay. The reason that I'm like restreaming to YouTube is simply because I kind of doing, you know, good progress to YouTube. And since I do upload anyway mostly my content to YouTube, like all of my Warframe stuff, I thought it could be funny or interesting for these people also to find me there. Because I don't know how many people that are watching YouTube are actually interested to then go to Twitch. I'm not sure. So I was like, and I'm not a person that uploads the whole VOD. I do that usually to like some runs. But yeah, kind of as the idea for that. I will test it over the weekend. You can give me feedback what you think about everything. I will see how I like it to dual stream to multi-stream. And then we will go from there. If we don't feel like, you know... No, you can't, no. No, you can't just have multiple streams on. And you're not on purpose, you can't lure one person to the other person. And, you know... Not that. So, what do we have actually? What do we have this week? I mean, like, probably, Chris, if you would clip it right there and would, like, send it right there and make it, like, they are making advertisement right there for as a plat... Yeah, maybe, yeah, but, like, you know. Other than that, what do we have, actually, this week at Barricadier, Spooky Kittier, Scarlet Kittier? Oh, you finally got to MR30. Nice. Congratulations, congratulations. So, we did get... Yeah, you can't show chat on your, like... screen, but I don't do that anyway. I personally don't like that. So we have, I think this time we got the extra knee guards, you know, gonna break your kneecaps. They're looking, I mean, like on my Nova, they're actually looking fucking ugly, I will not lie. And then I kind of did not expect that. We got the Silver and Agus one. I don't know, my friends. Right? Marie's hips. And like the thing is the fan service. The fan service we got there. You didn't bother getting them? I did, simply because I was like happy. Because I was like, I want to have everything. I'm like at a point where I want to have everything. Besides that, we got like this one. I know that you're all sad that, you know, we got that from the... That we got these one from the Tenor Relay. I didn't have that from the Tenor Relay. I'm pretty sure that we together grabbed the other ones. You saw me at the stream grabbing the other ones, but apparently I missed this one, so I bought 5. So I have knockouts. And then, you know, we got, you know, my favorite one, the Lotus Ephemera. I do like that one. I personally bought, you know, 30 relics for the Magnus, just in case any of you ever need the Magnus. I can, you know, throw some in for you. And, yeah. Prime Clem we're in. Probably never, simply because I have not done the quest. Probably never, because I have not done the quest, so they will probably never show it. Oh yeah, that's by the way Prime Tiger Quicker. I don't know why it's not showing. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, Word Plus. What are we getting? Did I not shorten? I thought I shortened it. In Tau Trust. Okay. Gamba. I would like to have Aya. Hello, Joe. Welcome in, welcome in. So. Gamba. I would like to have Aya. It's common, right? Right? Fuck you. That's not what I wanted. You got an excellent weapon adapter? Nice. That's exactly what we want. We're saving plat. Anyway, so that's not exactly what I want. We're leaving. What's the plan for today? The plan for today is medallions, because we need to prep for Jaya. Oh yeah, talking about formers, there is currently for the next 12 days a disruption app that you get 3 formers. We can do that if you want, ladies and gentlemen. So we have that, the alert app. We can then actually what do we have for nightwear? We have that one. Let me quickly do that. I do want to like finish my Lich, obviously, because we started last time. I want to finish that. I wanted to test the Higasa weapon, right? So let's go try Higasa. And after that, the Syndicate Medallions, Higasa. Oh no, not. I do have to say that when they were like talking that high about like, you know, Spooky Kitty or whatever they called it, I called it Spooky Kitty. People got mad that I called it Spooky Kitty. I don't know. But like, they literally recolored the Archer armor to, instead of like the typical blue orange, to a red glow. It kind of nearly looks like sheer or like resin, like glass type of like color. So it looks in like general nice. It's not bad. And yeah, for fashion frame, like I'm excited, but like, I don't know. More spooky tier. I mean, like it's like tier technically not always spooked, simply because. Oh, I have a good question. I have a good lore question. So for those who don't know, I did recorded the first lore reading for YouTube. My bitrate is always that low. So I always stream with that low for bitrate. So I don't know why you're blurry. Let me check that. I don't know if I can like, I need to like get out of the mission before I check it. I always stream with an extremely low bitrate. I stream with like I have like a mixture out of low bitrate, low FPS but high resolution, and that usually makes it that I can play with high FPS and everything. But you were always clear. Maybe the game. Maybe it was the game. We got an A score. Maybe it was a game or something. Let me check. I mean, like I didn't change anything in my resolution, right? My bitrate and everything is still the same. What do you mean it was sharp image? Game not so much. And then probably the game was like blurry. Sharp like not blur. What? Was sharp image? What is a sharp image? What is a sharp image? Oh, you got tiramisu kit, Mr. Pointer. Yeah, I was always clear. Yeah. Yeah, but the game not so much. Yeah, probably it was the game like dropped FPS because I like triggered something. But I don't know when when my bitrate would go down while it was like an issue of the stream. Hi Sugar. Oh, am I logged in on TikTok? There was a question on my TikTok. Where do I find my TikTok now? I'm not logged in here. So, someone asked. So we were talking about. I think I always have motion blur. I did not change any of my settings. Wait, my settings are changed. My settings are changed. Because I have like aim sensitivity to like super down. What? Ah. Oh no, my aim sensitivity. Wait. Tears is right. That is correct. It's medium, low, disabled. Dynamic light is down, volumetric light is down. It's low, high shader quality is out. I always run with motion blur. I mean, like, I can turn it off if you don't like it. Chad, I have to disappoint you. I have not changed anything. So the question was, we were talking about Angels of Zeriman. We were talking about the Angels of Zeriman, and that the Angels of Zeriman, like the Angels itself, were always... Like, the Angels were originally members of the Zeriman 10-0, right? And so technically, since there were only a specific amount of crew members, right? It could only be like a specific amount of angels available as well, or like existing as well, because angels are these crew members that gave into the chorus or the embodiment, right? So the question is, how does DE explain that we have an infinite amount of angels? That's what, like, we technically ask. Or that was what the question was. So that was kind of interesting in my opinion. Because I could not find an answer to that. Because we don't kill them. We only banish them. I mean, we do kill them. We kill them physically and we kill them into the void. Because we kill them with the void energy, right? At least that's what I always like understood, that what we would do inside the golden. So, because what actually happens, so this like here is the Albrecht membrane, right? And the angels are actually sleeping and they awaked because of the invasion of the Grenier and the Corpus people, right? That's why the angels originally awaken. So, and they want to find their way, and they are like the reasons, by the way, the void floods exists. And they try to find a way out of the Albrecht or through the Albrecht membrane to get out and feed their master. I think it's never really defined who their master is, or I'm not that far into reading. And when, like, the people that are angels were originally crew members. Internalism. There's so many Zeriman reflections that we were consumed with the deal, and each there's certain number of crew of Zero. Yeah, I also saw it because it's like when you start the quest of the Zero Man, there's like this type of material described, this black goo, right? Kinda like this leftover. And I think like it just splits up.
Mrs.
So it's
Kitty
like a
Cat.
hole. And like not everything, so I don't know. Hi, Oberon. If the Zeriman event is infinite, that's the thing. We don't know so far how many timelines exist. I think so far we only know that there are 2 timelines, right? Operators 1 and Drifters 1, right? They're like 2 timelines that are like coexisting, kinda or kinda not, right? So that is kind of the thing, right? But besides that, we don't know more. But yeah. So what we want to do is today we want to like hunt that lich, and what we want to test is, or what we there are 2 left. What do you mean there are 2 left? So there were more and there are currently only 2 left and everything else died? Is that the way? I'm not that far, right? I'm still like reading about like the Zeriman lore because people on YouTube were asking for that first. So we started with that one. Let's check. So, what we're currently testing is we're testing the Higasa, and we're testing the Higasa specifically on a really low build with no arcane and others already were consumed by Wally, you believe? Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, beginner build stuff, because I want to find a weapon and a build that you kind of suggest towards early on players, because like I don't really know at the moment what to suggest for people when they're saying I'm starting out to farm liches, because liches are MR5, MR4, right? And I don't really know which weapon is there that is really good that would make it like nice to play with. Usually I was suggesting the normal hack. That was great. That was decent. To be fair here, I have not checked out how good it is with Former. It was MR5. I mean, like, it is War Within. Let me check that again. I don't want to say something wrong. I think it was MR5. Kruger. Lich. MR6, what you're thinking about with MR6 is the Steel Path. War Within is not... War Within is a requirement, but War Within is not... Why would War Within MR6? I mean, like, it's mostly because of Arcwing, because you do need an Arcwing for this. As we do, it makes this fun uncertainly. I do agree. So, after the completion of the War Within quest, obtaining Mastery Rank 5 and acquiring a Railjack. So that are like the 3 things. So you do have to finish the War Within, obtaining Mastery Rank 5, and acquiring a Railjack. That's the 3 things. So the War Within and your Railjack. Your War Within is not Mastery locked at all. Right? So you need to do the War Within, and you need to do the Rising Tide, because you need to do the Rising Tide to get your Railjack, right? Yeah. A railjack is constructed during the rising tide. So you need to do the war was in and rising tide. Because with rising tide, you're getting your railjack. But it's not MR locked anymore. But you need to be MR5. I don't know exactly why MR5. Because a railjack is technically MR3. So I don't know where they get the MR3. Maybe because of like Arcwing. What is Arcwing? Arcwing is like Arcwing Launcher. And you get the Arcwing Launcher not even from the dojo anymore. So I don't know where they're getting MR5. But apparently according to like the infos, and I can't check anymore, you need to be MR5, do the Warwick's Inquest, then obviously doing the Rising Tide to get your railjack. And then... yeah. The issue with like Arcwing Launcher... Oh no, you don't even need the Arcwing Launcher. The Arcwing Launcher is just open world. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's try this one. Or was required by the MLs. I cannot remember. I don't want to like... So. We do have, just in case, the Akiko. The Akiko is kind of decent. Against it, we could bring the Latum. Have that. No, actually not have that, because like I don't want to like, you know, share wrong information if people are asking me. So after you guys have technically you don't want to bring a like pad that attacks it. So whatever, I have like, I probably make sure that I have protective elusive posture on, so it's kind of like not attacking that much. So do we have already a... No, we don't have one. So if anybody wants to join, feel free to send me a message in-game. I already started a little bit, my lich. We did that on Tuesday, but only a bit. Low speculation question. How the heck does Albrecht have Archon shards stored in his lab if they came so much later? Archons present in the old war? I mean, like, he can travel through time, so why can he not travel, you know... You know what I mean? Where can I farm Iridite? On most planets. So what you can do is you can... Do you have any Iridite? If I remember correctly, you can check the codex, right? Codex and then objects. Iridite? It doesn't work. Iridite formation. Oh. It doesn't say where it's coming from. Boo. Yeah. It is a open world. You want to go to Plains of Eidolon. And you have two options. In Plains of Eidolon, you find these Iridite formation that you just saw as a like block around the open world. And you can like just shoot it. Or sometimes when you see like these container, no, not the containers. It's like these orange things, cars that you can open by hacking. These are dropping them. Hybrid app nomination of Old War, where Sentinels and Warframes fell, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm currently have that opened. Lore and history of it. Tau system, originally created on Tau by Sentinels. Okay, you have the answer. Tau system, originally created on Tau by Sentinels progenitors Hanhao and Prakasa. The Sentinel beasts were modeled after animals on Old Earth: Boreal the owl, Amar the wolf, Anira the snake, and Pazul the ram. With the ram acting as the de facto leader, the beasts served as peacekeepers as the Sentinels terraformed the system. The New War. After fighting and dying during the Old War, they were resurrected by Aram, crafting their heads onto fallen warframes and later serving as Nama's Archons. The beasts, however, deemed this act shameful and blaming both the Tenno and the Sentinels, and grew revengeful against both parties. Boreal, Amar, and Nira were subsequently killed by the Drifter operator with the help of Hanho and the Stalker in hopes to use their shards to revive the Lotus. Quack. Quack, quack. So yeah. Just got back, and your best friend, by the way, is whenever you want to look something, is to use the wiki. Like, you're always welcome to ask, but if you want to look something outside, your best bet is to simply, you know, to look the wiki and, like, you look it up there. Okay, someone wants to join. Hi. Weidmann's hi, Weidmann's hi. Good evening. There we go. So, but yeah, they literally fought already in Tau, or they were once created in Tau before they got killed there. And then that's why they hates us, because in the new war, we kind of like made them to like this weird mixture that we're fighting now. I'm hunting a cool village. I'm indeed hunting a cool village because I need... Okay, I need to stop doing that. Because I want to like... Which weapon are we? We're having a Kuba hint at the moment. Okay. I don't know what you have. I can just click on the few missions that I have left because, like I said, I already started a little bit. Probably also don't want to go to skip that. I have one on Earth now too if you want an Umbra gamer to help. I mean, like, if you want to join, I don't really need help, but if you want to, like, join, you're always welcome. The only thing I would ask, if you see my Lich spawn, please don't attack it because I'm currently testing a really specific weapon setup, so I would appreciate if you don't, like, you know, actually kill my Lich, because otherwise I do have to go solo. Because I do want to, like, see how my weapon performs, or like the setup performs on the Liches, because I want to, my goal is to actually find a really early beginner build for people, because Kuba Liches are available with MR5. Technically, I think a lot of people don't farm the Kuba weapons early on anymore because they kind of find it annoying. It's really hard to get the cards and everything, but Igas has MR2, Kuba Lich is MR5. What's the Lich name? Vimimyuk Crook. Vimich Crook. Yeah. Yeah. How was your Halloween? Thornback would be the earlier Achilles heel. Thornback. Which MR is the Thornback? Oh, is that the weapon you're getting from the teacher quest? Didn't want to form all that shit. I actually didn't want to form all that shit. I didn't want it to. Are you getting it actually with... Because it has shit stats. If I don't want to lie to you, but it has shit stats. It has 6% and 3.6. Like, it's bad. It's bad. We're gonna make the film... I mean, like... It's a nice MR. I probably... You can probably play a lot into status. My guess. The thing is, it's not even a secondary, so you can't even play the trick with Innovate, because it's not a secondary. I mean, like, maybe it was a primary acute. No, because you want to shoot a lot, because each instance is like, you know... Is Stormback the true stack? Because stack is actually usable because of Innovate. You can play raw damage, especially, you know what I mean? Especially play around, like, loaders and everything. The meme that stack is trash. I know what you mean. The thing is, like, stack is trash if you don't know how to use it, and it's not a comfortable thing. I don't know where you get extra Stormbacks. Oh, additional copies can be purchased from Cephal and Samaras for 100,000. I guess you can play around about status. And maybe make, like, a dot damage weapon out of it. Can we make a dot damage weapon out of it? Ooh. I mean, like, it not, like, directly for that level. I mean, like, we can test it afterwards. Let me go first Rikasa first, and then dot damage. Okay? What was Amada? No, Igasa. Duck mentioned my beloved gun. Yeah, we still have to do a level cap with Stuck. I still had said that I will do a Void Cascade with Stuck. I mean, like, now easier than ever. But I'm currently, like, testing so many things that I kind of, like, I have a Stuck fully built. I just need to, like, actually do it, and I kind of forgot it. So I will promise, like, I still have to do it, and I will do it. I just need to, like, actually get to it. Okay, we're like, I feel like that. Let's do rescue, I guess. What else do I have? Excavate. Wow. Oh, we have a defense. We have a defense. Yeah, I'm super close to the next LR. I'm missing like, maybe it was a tau update I can get to LR6, but I kind of doubt that. I mean, like, me. Wait, we're getting Uriel. We get Jaya, we get Kestel, we're getting her primary weapon. Right? Is it like announced if we get like weapons with Uriel? Can I like swap places, by the way? Kestrel? I don't know. To be fair, it's another, you know... So the issue I have... That's probably a weapon for him? Yeah, probably. I was just thinking if I missed it yesterday. We didn't talk about it, right? Uriel and his weaponry, Jaya Prime and her weaponry and Tau should be enough for anyone to get to LR6 who's closing in. You can do the math, you know that, right? It is exactly known how much mastery you need. Cannot show my profile for some reason. Cool. We cannot show our profile. I cannot click on my profile. Yeah, whatever. It's like that since previous update? Oh. Well. You can't turn it on during missions. No, I just wanted to like say you can like simply do the math if it's enough or not. Like you don't need to like assume. You know exactly how many things you need to get and how no. I still need to like level the Ferox. I have not done the Ferox and I'm still missing the Bursten, the Isa Bursten. No, Breton Vandal, not Bursten, Breton Vandal. The Breton Vandal that I'm still missing. I think that's the only weapon. Oh yeah, and lock-in weapons. I still don't have the lock-in weapons. Whoop. Not much I can change. I think we're getting LR6 with Tau. What do you mean you think? Do the math! 3,000 per weapon, 6,000, 8,000 per frame. Frame was 10,000. Nope, 6,000. $6,000. $6,000. So that's 12,000 plus probably 3 weapons. Yeah, and over-leveled frames like Necromex are 8. So 6,000 for frames. That means we're getting 12 from there. Round about 18 for weapons because I don't know if we're getting 2 or 1. But you have... Yeah, I know. You have to over-level. I'm aware. I'm aware. You get so 12,000 plus 18,000 plus whatever weapon you're still missing. I picked up shiny mod. Shiny. Yeah. I still miss the Tenet Ferox. I think that's the only Tenet weapon I have not done. Now I can actually check. The only thing is I don't know how much we need to reach to the next rank. The game is kind of slow to play. Okay. Oh, Zado. Who could have guessed? So, you have 0 Tenet weapons. I'm just missing that one for some reason. So I'm 48,000 next rank and 48,933. So, where's my, we have 12,000 plus 18,000. That is 30,000. So I would be still 18,000 or 19,000 points away. To be fair, I'm missing a few weapons. So it could be that, it could be that the founders are getting it. It actually could be that I use a calculator. It could be that the founders are actually getting it, because the founders do have 11,000, 14,000 mastery points more, because they have a prime. I'm missing Breton. I am missing Breton, Azima, Sigma Octantis, and Breton Vandal. And the 10 effects is not done. Yeah, I'm LR5. What do you think? I'm LR5. I have everything. I'm missing Azima and Sigma Octantis, which are lock-in weapons. I can't get them. I can't get them faster. So I'm missing 6,000 from there, plus I'm missing 9,000 from there. Plus the 10 effects, which is like what? Like 800 points, 600 points, 600 points. So I think actually... Oh, and I'm missing a few points from like Star Shard, right? Keep in mind, Steel Path is also giving you points. Keep that in mind, because I have my Star Shard is only... Keep in mind that your Star Shard is also giving you stuff. My Star Shard is 202 out of 238. So I still have to like get a little bit of XP here. I'm missing 3,000 XP here. So wait, that means I'm missing 3,000 from there. Plus 9,000. I'm missing 12,000 points from there. I'm missing 12,000 points from everything. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, Chris, that it could be that the founders are reaching. The founders will probably reach it. Ooh, Ahmad has a golden copper. But yeah, that's what I mean was like probably the founders could reach it. Corp, I see. How's it going? It's going fine. We're chilling. We're chilling like a villain. Okay, we have a Zada. We do have a Zada. Zada's not roughly the only card I have at this point. Villain like a villain. Don't forget to get your cakes. Let's exterminate. Thanks for reminding me to all. I always use an all. I always use an all. Oh yeah, monster of today is Aussie Lemonade. Let me actually... That was really loud for nothing. Yeah, we're testing Aussie Lemonade today. I don't know. Not what I expected. Holy shit, is that sour? You know, when you're usually like super used to like this sweet monsters, and then all of a sudden you're testing like you're testing that shit. Yeah. Well, I'm falling. I want to touch water. Are you making fun of me, Rumbert? serious. Rumbat is making fun of me. Did you see, by the way, for those who like to play Animal Crossing, did you see that there's an Animal Crossing update on the 15th of January? Big update, huge update, humongous update. You know, like actual huge update. Like, you know, we're getting a extra island and you can have 3 saves file and big update. I don't know if you like actually play Animal Crossing and still like, you know, knows the hype and everything, but yeah. I would like to wait actually like a minute because like we only 2 minutes in the mission. Because Liches can spawn 4 minutes into the mission, so we're wasting kind of like, I know it's annoying to like hope for it to spawn so we don't have to wait the 4 minutes, but at least, you know, we're giving the Lich on a chance to spawn and it's not like you're wasting completely a mission because you're running through it. Also, like, the thing is like with Exterminate sometimes, like your amount of the like Shrouds that you can step depends on like enemies you're killing. It kind of is like, you know, weird. Also, like, how does the quality actually look? Oh, but I didn't mean to unmute it. I needed. How does the quality actually look? You said quality looks funky. Quality. Hats or tails? Ah, tails. Oh yeah, the quality looks funky as soon as I move. Huh. I see what you mean. Why is that? I'm confused. I mean, I can't change the bitrate, but like, why is that? And why is my model normal? That is interesting. Like, it's fine as when I stand still. The same for YouTube. I guess like the bitrate is like, I don't know. It's fine as soon as I'm standing still. Huh. The thing is, you are achieving 1080. So I am streaming in 1080. So you're achieving 1000, like, it is receiving. My model doesn't look normal. Baby cake. When you mean when I move in game or when I move like in general? When you move in game. I don't know. Does it mean like my bitrate in general? Is my bitrate getting splitted? No, right? Oh, but I can't change my bitrate. What will happen if I like put my bitrate up? Can I put my bitrate up? Can I put that up to 3000 now? Oopsie, that's a bit much. Oh, I did a typo. Don't die on me. There we go. I did enhance the bitrate for like 1000. Let's see. Let's see the next mission. I did enhance the bitrate. I have my mint. Ooh, I'm clicking wrong things. Time to buy gear and black maps. I'm not even done. I think I'm like I think I'm... Because, like, the thing is, like, in OBS, it's fine. PoE? Yeah, PoE. I am... Act 4. But I didn't play that much. To be fair, I didn't play, like, that much, so, I cannot say. Like, I played till, like, 6 in the morning or something. But I'm really slow in planning. So, I'm reading the next mission. I did up my bitrate for, like, 1,000. So let me know. I usually start also like I stream with 4,000. I don't know. Let me know what you think, okay? If that's better. Maybe it split at the bitrate. Maybe that was what's going on. That it tried to split the bitrate between two. Because it has to upload to both servers at the same time. And that is the issue. And it cannot keep up with that. I don't know. The thing is like my upload should be fine. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Still there. Then I have no clue what the issue is. Because that is not my upload rate. I will figure out the issue in a second. What could it be if you think about it? What could it be? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Because per se, I didn't change like any of my... To be fair, you know what's interesting? My CPU settings are so much higher with restreaming than with... Maybe it's like restream. Because I know that like restream IO is like one option. Another option is another setup. And like my CPU is usually so much higher. If I like just stream to Twitch, my CPU on this setup that I'm currently running is usually at like 2% or something. Right? And it's currently at 15. So I don't know about that. Like my PC is not like overused or anything. I just find it interesting that my CPU is so high. Well, I don't know what it's doing it. It has to be this one because that's the only thing that I changed. And it changed whenever... Is it changed whenever I'm moving? Yeah, it's whenever I'm moving, my CPU doubles. Oh yeah, getting body blocked. And that didn't happen on Twitch. Like, so I wonder if... I don't really have any settings that I change with... You're getting mine for crypto? Yeah. I mean, the only option is like I will quickly restart. Oh. Sounds about right. What do you mean sounds about right? It sounds absolutely bullshit. I'm on Vazarin. Did you know an unarmed self-attack does no damage? I did not know. kind of annoys me if my quality is bad. So the only chance is I will quickly like turn off stream and will just go to Twitch, and then I come back tomorrow with retesting other things. So the quality at least on Twitch is good. Because it annoys me. And I don't know. Cool toilet brick. We're getting a Mortal Kombat tower systems? I don't know. The thing is, like, I have not understand why we like doing that at all. Like, why are we like farming the tower? What is the purpose of like the tower? Like, are we doing that so we can get Uriel? Is that the way to farm Uriel? Or what exactly are we trying to, like, you know, farm? Which towers were never fun in Mortal Kombat, by the way? I'm like, so far, what they showed this first 7 stages. The first 7 stages were like actually kind of like okay. Like, it looks pretty easy, right? Especially when you think that the 7th stage is literally you saying hi to Wisp. So, I don't know. It looks kind of like whatever. New thing to do is... Yeah, it was... Well, the thing is, like, do you need to, like... It's a weekly thing, right, Black? They said it's, like, a weekly thing. How are you supposed to farm a frame there if it's a weekly thing? So that's my issue a little bit. Sounds like more content. I mean, like, more content is fine, but, like... This issue I see when you all say new content is you kind of maybe forget that, like, people, like, struggle with actually getting everything done in a week. Okay, chat. I will do it. I will be right back. I am kind of pissed that everything is not working, so YouTube has to, like, say goodbye for now, and I will quickly reset and hope that, you know, my system is not crashing, and see you in a second. I'm getting new content is air. The thing is, like, especially, that's my kind of doubt that it is actually for Uriel. So, okay, I will see you in a second, and I would appreciate if you reload when I typed it. Also, Jaya is disappointing. Yeah, I find it, like, you know, a little bit ugly as well. So, yeah. Appreciate if you, like, reset in a second. I will be right back. And hope everything works.